Recommending people against a hill, it's okay. We still love you. Even if you're recommending people don't climb a hill. Oh, that's toxic. We still care. We'll get over it. Is it a shit one? Is it just a shit climb? Bit chilly today, guys. We had a little bit of a winter storm last night. It was sick, guys. I love storms. Just don't get them enough, and it's just so nice. Is it weird that I sleep really well? I just love it. Yeah, it's actually what we'd call winter time. It might only get into the mid 60s. Yeah, storm was crazy. We had insane wind. Oh, so good. I absolutely love it. It's just so hard. Are you trying to finish it today? Are you actually trying to do it? Well, you got to get the climbing achievement, right? I was remember yesterday, or was it yesterday? I was smart. I actually bought the uh, bike that doubles the or multiplies the XP. So hopefully we'll be able to nail that out a little easier because these last couple thousand they're actually a challenge. Like up to like about what 6,000, it's pretty straightforward. But as you like get up to like the last couple thousand, that's a drag. Uh, Merry Christmas Eve, everyone, and Merry Christmas to our time traveling community who are mostly probably still asleep. But actually maybe not. It is Christmas, right? Who just me? I just maybe it's just a forever child, but it's just can you ever really get a proper night's sleep on Christmas Eve? No matter what? I honestly don't know. I guess it's a positive sign of my of my upbringing. But okay, here's the plan. Here's the hope. We're gonna give this Rapha a go, but I don't know how well that is gonna go. But we're gonna give it a try. Uh, See if we can finish it. Um, like I was saying, guys, with how everything's been going this year, it's been a shit year, health wise. But I want to give this a go, even if I don't know if I can do it. And that's like I was saying the other day. It's actually kind of I don't know. I'm kind of okay with the not being sure about being able to finish. Like this kind of like a challenge that I don't know the outcome. You know, guys, we love to stack it in our favor. We like to pretend that we set ourselves challenges. But no, guys, we know how it is. We set the bar low to achieve our goals. That's okay. But today I'm actually trying to set the bar high. Actually, this next 8 days, I'm trying to set the bar high. This well, we'll see how it goes. Let's what do you say we go ahead and try it out? I heard that we got some good group rides. I think that's the play. Lots of draft, lots of other people riding to keep you accountable. And yeah. Oh, guys, I just realized. Look, we're 200 power units in. We're actually kind of knocking this out a little bit. I haven't really been paying attention to it, and every time I notice, it's like, oh, we're doing pretty good. Blue, green, we just hit the red marker. And then I know this is just the beginning of the challenge, right? The troll challenge. We like the troll challenges though. Like when with the Tron bike, we're a fan of that too. I really like how they make you think you're gonna unlock like you're getting the Tron, and then it's like, aha, just kidding. You're like a seventh of the way there, or a sixth or whatever. It's so funny. Why are the routes not being? Why is this not being advertised front row is center right now? This is a little odd, actually. I would think that they'd be wanting to push this to the main splash screen or the main like play thingy. All right, what do we got? This one's already started. The one coming up, there's a 25K coming. I mean, the other one's been going for 30 minutes, so it's basically this. Let's just do it. These don't come with any sort of unlocks, do they? Oh, sick. Yeah, we'll just stick with this pot right here. 0.6 pot per kilo. Oh, okay. And you can late join and nope. You actually have to do the challenge this year. I would have thought they'd have like 2 kits, you know, like they'd have the participation trophy where you do one of the events, and then they have the winner's trophy where you actually complete the whole Festive 500. Okay, excellent. I need more advice. Should I just do that climb that you recommended yesterday, or should I do another one? I didn't finish the route, but I'm not going to finish it today either. Well, maybe I will. And I got to do 100K. This way I don't have to do an event. That's true. That's true. That's true. I know they're trying to maximize the amount of participants, right? And can just ride with pace spots. That's what I'm going to be doing, guys. I'm just going to say that out loud. So traditionally, I jump on a time trial bike for Festive 500, but this year's different. Morning, Brent, or afternoon. How you doing, man? Merry Christmas Eve. This is the kit you get. It looks good. I'm not going to lie. Rapha kits are always, like, always good looking. Maybe that's just me. Yes, okay. Same one. Wait, can I do the same one? What was the name of it again? Where am I supposed to be looking? Not in Arabia. Not even if I have down Colombia, right? It was yeah, but Colombia's not available. Is I'm available today? Mystic, it's Colombia. Oh yeah, okay. So no Colombia because it's not available. I think endurance time is as well. I do my whoosh mode because I crashed my. I'm just gonna jump in like an actual climb. I'm just gonna jump in Arabia. Oh no. I should have spun a little bit before I actually maybe I should have actually warmed up. This looks like basically just climbing. Like it's 21K with 900 meters. So it's mostly just climbing, right? Alright, we're just gonna have to warm up in the mode while we're doing it. Don't treat it as a race, pro tip. Is that coming from somebody who may have made a mistake earlier and treated it as a race? Racing's toxic, guys. We don't actually race. Racing is very toxic. But it's super cool. It's looking like everyone's doing a lot of riding already. A lot of people got in day 1. And then you have crazies like Yurt who's doing it all in one day. I think we have a few people here doing it all in one day. But you did go too hard. Oh, man. You're just sitting there like, I have to do this again for another 7 days? Oh, boy. Whoopsies. Mistakes were made. 70K down. Nice. You stopping there for the day? That's all you need to do, right? It's like around 70K a day. Oh man, this is not good. I'm already feeling like I'm falling off the back. 62 and a half. Yeah, yeah. So you can basically knock out a free day if you do around 70. Yeah, yeah. I know. Zwift definitely makes it easy. I mean, we're just cruising. I mean, 130 watts outside definitely makes you do 40 kph, right? Totally realistic. Yeah, guys, I'm going to be on bots, on the bot butt all week. We do what we got to do. Thank you, Smith. Get the kit, though. See, I made the mistake yesterday, Bren, and decided to do like 60k plus on Zwift. I should have probably waited to do that today and just stuck to a shorter one. Okay, here we go. We've made it actually into the jungle, or the desert, which means the draft now officially turns on for some reason. Because up to this point, the draft doesn't exist, and now it all of a sudden exists. Ah, oh, there we go. Can finally warm up a bit. You went lifting. Oh man, that's just so our community. New year, new me. No, we start a week early. And we go all out. Oh, Bren, that's good, man. I need to start doing more resistance training. I've been doing very light resistance training over the last month. And just the very light, like a couple times a week. Very low, like total rep. Low total weight. But even that, I notice it makes a difference. If there's one thing I think a lot of us cyclists could really benefit from over the new year, if you're looking for a resolution, is to see if you can where was I going? See if you can add some resistance training into your life. Just a little bit. You know what? Just enough, really. Stop the osteoporosis. Because we're finding some interesting studies coming out showing that ultra endurance cyclists and avid cyclists have, on average, lower bone density. So, you know, actually lifting be very beneficial. So that, you know, when you're old, you can actually get up and down the stairs. But let's be real, who needs to get up and down the stairs when you can just brag about you did the Rapha Festive 500 2025? Yeah, excellent. They definitely make it easy, make it accessible. We've traditionally done it with a TT bike. It probably adds about 5 or 6 hours to the total ride time for me over the entire week. Most cyclists would benefit more from changing 5 kilos to muscle than losing 5 kilo. 100%, man. Yeah, when I saw that, I was like, you know, I don't know. Like, I definitely want to see more stuff, but it does make sense. If you already have like bone density issues, like for example, I have bone density issues. So like, I'm literally double shooting myself in both feet by not just keeping consistent with my resistance training. And the ultra light ones would gain so much by adding. Oh man, I wish. Dude, if my digestion was more friendly and I could actually put away calories. Dude, I try so hard. I can eat until I'm sick, and that's really not many calories. Need to figure something out. like I was saying the other day, I feel always one of the best I felt like physiologically was when I was about 5 kilo heavier than this. Matt Dash, hello, the gift smuggler. It's that massive gift, and I got it for you. No, I'm just kidding. Just for you, Matt. How you doing, man? Merry Christmas Eve. You do not, but you're ultra aware of issues endurance only causes. Yeah, dude. Like, it really does just speak to that just too much of anything is not good. Like, there is a break point for literally everything. I'm waiting for that moment. Matt, all you had to do was ask, you know. I've actually been waiting as well. Isn't that sad? We've both just been waiting. We didn't have to be waiting this whole time. The world works in silly ways. What's the LD50 of cycling? I know, for real. We need to do some tests, guys. We need to stick a bunch of hamsters on mini Zwift bikes. $500-meter done. Let's go. Excellent. If you're going for that whole climb, just small bits by bits.
If you want to know the secret of
generally
being,
lost,
you will come with us.
Howdy, friend. Hey, Fanny. You did 200K today. Good luck and Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you. Thanks for stopping by. I'm going for about 100K today. I think that's about all the doctor can order for the day. General, hello. How was your ride? Welcome in, everyone. Are you on the FOMO train? I mean, the Festive 500 train as well? People do PPB all the time, so apparently it's a big number. Yeah, man, for real. Actual fact, it's got to be high. Like the number. See, that's the thing. We get a lot of wiggle room in cycling to be dumb. The general lost guy. Ah, we found him. Whether he knows where he is the question. Well, General, sending lots of love to you, Penguin, and the family for the holidays. What a great time of year it is. Guys, when do I get Scotty? What streak unlocks Scotty? I think I'm on like week 16 now. Is that enough to get him? Maybe not. I know there's like different versions, right? Like there's the non-animated version and then there's the animated version. Scotty doesn't know. 50% going 2 miles per hour. Oh man, at least you don't have to worry about falling over. If this was IRL, imagine trying to hold a speed like that. You'd probably spend more muscle and glycogen just on balance. Maybe he was lost because so many white lines of snow. Yes, too many snow. Like, yes. He was having trouble driving. That kind of snow, outside, of course. Snow that falls from the sky. It was snowing, really? Oh man. It's a love-hate thing, but I do wish. I don't know. Maybe I don't wish. But in ignorance, because it doesn't snow here, I wish we could get some snow here and there. But no snow for us. Is it piling up? Is it staying on the ground? There is a major storm front that came through California last night is still kind of tapering through. I don't know how long it's gonna last, but I bet you the upper elevations are getting plowed right now. Like, I'm imagining like the Tahoe area is just getting so socked in, but it probably looks like a freaking postcard right now. You drifts in the parking lot, let's go. That was one of my favorite things about living in Iowa. I had a full-size pickup, and if anyone's ever power slided in a full-size pickup, you know that it's literally like doing it on easy mode. And man, it was just like, I was just sliding around all over town, finding parking lots. Man, it was such a great time. You're just jealous they're getting plowed. I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm not jealous. Here's the question. Do we want to just like piggyback off of the Rapha group rides all day? By all day, I mean just for 100K, because by all day, we are not riding all day. You want to plow too. Everyone deserves a good plow from time to time, in my opinion. Except you. You really don't. Not you, Matt, but you. You know who I'm pointing at. I think the world would be a much happier place if we all just plowed a little more often. But guys, if you haven't already, go show some love to Yurt. And if anyone else is doing the 100% challenge, y'all are freaking crazy. But I respect it so much. I wouldn't mind doing some plowing. Seriously, man. I feel like for Christmas, it should just be... It should just be a given. Okay, anyone else up doing the challenge? Is Clutch planning to do it tomorrow? Probably. But anyway, go show Yurt some love. Oh my god! Curtis is streaming. Wow. I haven't seen Curtis stream in a little while. Guys, Mo Allen's streaming. Definitely go show him some love. I wish I'd seen that before I went live. And say hi. Exactly, no matter what or who. I mean, I can relate to that because at this point in my life, I can't be as picky. Who knows? Life disagrees. But yeah, guys, if you don't know Curtis, he has been a staple in this community since as long as I've been here. Avila, thank you. Where do we ride? Oh, this is the waistband. This is a good route. You know what, guys? I'm actually kind of stoked right now that I'm riding with Coco. Like, in all reality. Like, the fact that I'm holding... Even though I'm drafting pretty fiendishly. Just being able to hold with Coco right now is very good. Sometimes you just plow sidewalk and people on it. Well, I mean... Nothing wrong with a good surprise plowing as long as you're okay with the plowing to begin with. But I mean, if there's snow on the ground, I feel like that's general plowing consent. Christmas colors. Oh no. Rajesh, what do you have going on tomorrow for Christmas Day? Are you gonna be home? Do you have family in town or around? Well, if not, if you need some company tomorrow, and this is for anybody, I plan to do the Christmas Day ride with Eric Min, and I'm going to be streaming that, and then I'll continue my stream a little past that for anyone who's wanting a dose of family for the holidays. Probably ride until probably try to jump on around 7:30 my time. Give a little buffer. The ride starts at 8, and then probably ride to about 10:30, get in the whole 100K. Because if I could knock out 200K the first 2 days, knowing that I'm probably not going to ride over the weekend, I'll feel a lot better. I really should ride at least 60K over the weekend, just one day. Basically, the weekends are default buffers, because I know I'm probably not going to ride those anyway. Get red and brown for some reason. I feel like this just turned into a Christmas horror. But here's another test today, guys. I'm rocking some really thin bib shorts today. I want to see if I'm just deluded to it, but I remember these shorts being insanely comfortable after about 30 minutes to an hour on the bike. These are the black bibs tri shorts. Look at all these late joiners. I respect you. I respect you so much. You released your Christmas podcast about a new bike. Was a talk with Bike Shop Guy, who talked to Chinese CEO of Windspace brand. That's sick. That's sick. Imagine if you could actually talk with some of the Windspace people too, though. That would be really cool. Are you enjoying your bike? I know, dumb question, but mostly just because I want to hear about it. I'm mostly just trying to poke the bear so you talk more about your bike. Guys, do I need to start a podcast? Is that just a thing you have to do now? Ain't no way I'd be consistent with that. Enjoy your bike. It's same stuff on a trainer and outside is -50. Yep. I know what you mean. I got my Christmas present in the mail about a week ago, my own Christmas present. I ended up going for a set of new gravel wheels. My brother wanted my old set, so I'm selling him my old set and I bought a new set. I bought the 9 Velo ultra wide rims that people have been talking about. Now I am very familiar with 9 Velo. I actually love their products. I have a full rear disc wheel from them, and I have a gravel set from them. I'm very pleased with the craftsmanship, the quality, as well as just the customer service was just so good. And from what I learned, I was chatting with their customer service rep is one of their only customer service reps. And so you know, sometimes you'll get like those AI, you know, just auto respond to emails, and they'll just put some random name on it. Like, hi, I'm Ken, and I'll be helping you out today. Like, you're not really Ken, but this, you're actually talking to a real person. But my only real complaint, so there is a bit of a complaint about 9Velo. It's the only complaint. Their wheels are so off balance. But I know a lot of wheels are off balance. Very common. And it's very simple to correct an off balance wheel. Very simple. And I was able to do it with minimal effort, and it just, the wheels are so good. The wheels are so good. But these wides, 32 mil internal diameter, guys. It is wild to see. It looks weird. I'm like, there's no way this is fast. But apparently it is. But as you know, as somebody, I've ridden with a 26 mil internal, which is very wide. And when I throw like a 47 mil tire on it, the tire would just like, you could feel the tire rolling to the left and the right of the rim when you go around a turn. You could feel a lot of roll in the tire. It didn't really hold spot, like, it felt a little weird. You had to get used to it. But on this 32 mil internal, it does not light bulb at all. It's completely different. Motherfucking Pookie up in this bitch. Boom, dude, good to see you, man. Smashing out a great ride this morning. Always the best quality banter, I swear. You sexy skinny man. Thank you. I needed that today. How are you doing? We are attempting, like I wasn't very clear, but in chat I was like, I'm attempting it, but I don't know if I'm gonna finish this today. And by today I mean this week. I don't know if I'm gonna finish the Festive 500. Oh my god. But I'm really stoked about it, because the idea of not knowing if I'm gonna finish is actually kind of fun. It actually feels like a challenge. It is a challenge, right? But it really feels like one this year. What am I going for today? I'm gonna do as much group riding and as much drafting as I possibly can. And then we're gonna take that and do it for the next week. I am taking full advantage of all of the physics that Zwift have to offer to shorten my time to achieve the Festive 500. Mileage estimates, if I can get the 310, if I can get the 500K, I'm done. I will be off the bike for the rest of the week. Oh, just today? I'm going for the 100 today, because I'm probably not going to be able to ride over the weekend, maybe one day, but... So I'm doing 100 today. I'm going to try to stay 100. Today, tomorrow, and then all next week. You did 106. That makes sense, man. We cannot live up to your insane standards and prowess on the bike. You are just made of something special, something different. But you know what? It gives me hope, it gives me encouragement to see these superhumans in action. Unlike Samuel L. Jackson from Unbreakable. Thank you. A cut above, yeah. Dude, I say that too. People do say that. Excellent. What's the update? Where are you at, ma'am? Where'd you make it to? You can ride around the house, but speed limit's pretty low. Just practice your track standing, Matash. Get used to the bike balance. Where are you at? Oh, okay, don't get used to this, guys. Don't get used to us dropping the pace spot. That is very weird that just happened. It must have been a sticky draft. You know what? I'm probably gonna stop at like 99.6K. I need to keep the standards established. 2 miles left. Nice. So you started at 3 point something when at the beginning, so you're making good progress. Please don't injure yourself. We got a lot of 2026 ahead. Imagine doing a sub 100K. What a, I know. Weaklings. Weaklings. Imagine like getting on the bike at all and doing less than 100K, like anytime, in all honesty. Like people who ride for like an hour, people who ride like orange numbers and stuff. Dude, what the hell? Do they not know what's going on? Do they not know how to ride bikes or something? I'm confused. Imagine cycling. Exactly. Imagine cycling. Like, let's actually extrapolate this out. Even a person. Subhuman. Definitely. Subhuman. Exercise. Yeah, screw exercise. Just think of it, guys. Less resistance training means less bone density. Means lighter, means more aero, means faster on the bike. You have to be willing to look multiple moves ahead, guys. I recommend everyone start playing chess so you can come up with these amazing connections like I do. Looking forward to the downhill. Are you actually gonna get a downhill? I'm like that troll that I was on yesterday. I was so excited for that my whoosh route. I was like, oh, it's mostly climbing. I'm gonna get all this downhill at the end when I U-turn.
That man is
False.
a muscle with a heart attached
Hiyo,
to it.
hello, welcome.
Basically, holy
Thank you
cow.
for the follow. Happy Festive. Happy Festive. Thank you for the follow. How goes your challenge? Are you doing this year? Good luck. Good luck. Remember, the Zwift draft is strong. A-spots are lovely, lovely inventions. What's good with you today? Merry Christmas Eve. Imagine all the people living for today. Or you know what? No, just imagine them actually sharing all the world. That's what I'd like to imagine. No countries. I don't know about the no heaven thing. I kind of want to hold on to that. Is there a fast way to make shorts from a YouTube video? For some games, yes, Matt. For some games there is, but not for Zwift. Mostly for the general, like FPS games, like CS. Then games like Fortnite, those types of games actually do have programs that will auto-generate clips, but they're specific to the game. I think the best thing, and Matt, you might already know this, you use a GoPro, right? And I think they probably have this for most of them. They have the markers, right? You can basically add highlight segments to your live video that you can look at later. And it's usually like you can hook it up so that it's like a quick press on one of the buttons, and then boom, you can have that highlighted later. You throw it into the software and you can instantly go to those sections of the video where something cool happened. Problem is, as a cyclist, all those cool sections are probably centered around effort, which means brain cells are probably shut off. So to remember to push it is definitely probably the hardest part. Video, imagine having to use the draft. Imagine. Guys, we're just gonna sit on it all ride. Just to troll ourselves. Because you know what? It makes us feel more humble. And that's a good thing. Sounds a little communist if you ask me. Tell you what, let's try this out. I'll be the one that oversees this this transition. But I require everyone to, you know, provide a little bit, you know. Like I feel like we should actually move more towards like a multi-level kind of striated system. You know, like basically I go out and, you know, do good. I make people feel really, you know, good about themselves. And then I recruit them so they can make other people feel really good about themselves. And then when they get their recruits, they can then come back to me and make me feel really good about myself. Genius. Finally, a nice 8.7. You know, funny and sad thing around me, excellent. Most climbs average about 8%. Like, that's the average climb around me. Hey, cutie, what's up, LePage? Merry Christmas Eve. Now, why are you not on the bike? I do not see any Festive 500 numbers yet. Did that shark ever spit up that lady? Oh man. LePage, do you remember, speaking of sharks, when we were all super hype about triathlon? I was trying to get everyone to a local event around me, and then it was canceled because of a shark attack. I still laugh when I remember posting that article in the DGens. You did 31. Okay, you pass. Okay. Well, we accept those numbers. So, Boone will be happy to tell you he did 106K today. Insane. Superhuman effort. Oh wait, am I not gonna coffee stop? We've come too far, I guess. Guys, we can't. Here I am, telling you how I'm gonna use all the tricks in the book to scam extra distance out of the Rapha. And I'm already failing day one. That lady was just eaten in Monterey Bay. Did it happen again recently? So, you know, it's crazy. Over the last decade to 2 decades, the water temperature has been, you know, slowly increasing in the Monterey Bay by like fractions of a degree, but enough that it's driven a lot of larger prey sources, like elephant seals, up into our bay, which has also led to an extreme explosion in apex predators. We have so many sharks in our bay now that the elephant seals moved in. We have so many orcas. It is actually a different world in Monterey compared to where it was like 10 to 20 years ago. It's actually crazy. Oh man, let's see. I gotta see this. Hopefully it's no one I know, because that's actually that's possible. The U.S. Coast Guard said witnesses reported seeing a shark with a person in its mouth before it went back underwater. It was identified by officials as a 55-year-old. Oh, no, I don't know her. Where did she go missing? The swimmer was reported missing after noon on Sunday at Lover's Point again. This was where the last shark attack was. They might have to rename this. And see, the thing is though, Lover's Point is a very common open water swimming start point. They actually have a buoy 1 mile offshore set up for swimmers. And Lover's Point is usually a very calm bay. And so it's a really convenient area. They actually have a club, an open water swim club that starts out of there like weekly. I guess if you're gonna do it, doing it in a group is probably better because, you know, the schooling effect. If someone's gonna get attacked, it's less likely to be you. A triathlete. Wow, that's so sad. So sad. The shit that we put up with, guys. Oh man, 1,000 million ways to die. Sharks deserve to eat. Not her fault. No, shark's just being a shark. I get that. I totally get that. A shark's just doing shark things. We can't hate. We can't hate on that. I definitely agree there. One less ship by Kindler. Oh no, we appreciate it. No, bringing the light around a bit. It is sad, but yeah, for sure. One less accident for innocent vehicle drivers just trying to make their way. It was very sad. That's wild though. Lover's Point, a lot of people swim there. The increase in fishermen off the bays has brought in sharks closer as well. Wait, they're doing shark fishing out off the coast? That's a thing? That they do something else there. I wonder what that could be. You know, I actually think it's one of those like Romeo and... Now, don't quote me on this, but I think it was the name originated from some like Romeo and Juliet kind of thing. So, I don't know. It's like, what is it called? The haiku stairs out in Hawaii have the Lover's Leap, which is an iconic sit spot with a really dramatic cliff face you can dangle your feet over. A Texas man caught the state record hammerhead from the beach, like 14, dude. Dude, that is, imagine reeling in a freaking shark. Oh my god. Now I've caught a shark before, not a big shark, when I've been tuna fishing. But usually they're like little sharks. And in all honesty, they're kind of boring to land. Because they're more of just like dead weight. They don't fight like a tuna. Guys, you ever gone tuna fishing? Those beasts fight so hard. It is a proper fishing experience. You've never gone fishing, Spoon? Oh man. I used to do a lot of fishing when I was young. Fishing was like one of my main hobbies as like an early teen. Just before I discovered girls, you know. And then I discovered girls and got even more into fishing. Just a different kind of fishing. Outdoor swimming. One less person to perpetuate the running propaganda. Ugh. Going this slow is kind of peaceful. Excellent. Zone 2 is the way. I know we joke about it. Zone 2 really is the way. Almost got eaten by a whale in the pool yesterday. What was it? See, were you secretly okay with it? I feel like in some ways it was probably a good thing. You already crashed out on stream over it? No way, man. Oh, I need to go back and watch. I missed that part. Santa's somewhere in Asia. Let's go. Cool, you're tracking him. What is it? Flight Red Nose? International Flight Red Nose, I think is what they're calling it. Dude, ocean swimming is actually kind of gnarly. Some fat bitch randomly cut across your lane while you were attempting a 1900-meter PR. Oh no. You know, and honestly, you should have known that you were doing a PR. Though I hate to say it, Spoon, she probably just thought you were doing a casual swim at your PR pace. She was like, oh, he's just doing a, you know, a normal chill swim. She's like, oh, you won't mind. He'd love the zone 2 break. Oh, man. Be right back. Going to get a completely unrelated insurance claim or an insurance policy. Completely unrelated. Completely cooked the attempt. Oh, and you were like in it too. You were already 1,000-meter plus in. Oh, dude. Yeah, that would be very frustrating. Dude, I don't know, man. Like, I've had some pretty shitty experiences at the pool that I was swimming at for a while. And it came down to I just had to get there early before the Karens had time to arrive. Dude, I was in the middle of an interval once and I stopped and some lady came up to me and told me that I had to get out of the lane because this older gentleman would like to use it. Bear in mind that I had been waiting for that lane for 30 minutes because it was a packed day. And I had already let people like, oh, do you want to go? No, go ahead. It's all good. And I finally get my spot. And some freaking 10 minutes in, just as I'm finished with my warm, I just start my main set. I'm like a few hundred meters into it. And I feel a tap on the back of my head and I'm just like, what the f? And I was already like a little like, you know, oxygen deprived, so I didn't really know how to respond. And I ended up just getting up, getting out of the water and just leaving. Didn't even want to deal with it. Completely ruined the mood. And so ever since then, I was like, I have to get there before 8 a.m. or it's just bad news. Merry Christmas Eve, Inked. Merry Christmas Eve, everybody. The pool was nearly empty. She knew what she was doing. It's just one of those, like, I don't care to acknowledge that other people, you know, are existing around me and that we live in a society. That's just so annoying. You know, that's actually one of my biggest problems that, like, really messes with me if we're getting into this, is people who really just don't have, like, environmental awareness of, like, the people around them. It's just so annoying to me. Now, I know most people are just in their own world. It's not intentional. Like, most people are just dealing with their own shit. I get it, but it's still annoying. It's still annoying. Maybe that's my own shit that I'm dealing with. Is there a reason to be in front of you? You know what? Yeah, I think that's what it's basically saying, what Bren's saying. Swimming is actually just shit. The shit sport. We only do it because we have to if we want to be a triathlete. Like, we pretend that about running, let's be real. But, like, swimming, it is real. It is... Never mind. Never mind. There's never congestion in the pain cave, for real. The reason you like your pool is because it's normally chill. It's annoying, man. The pool that I swim at has a lot of retirees and people who are just chilling. And so, like, you have to get there early. I think that's generally most pools. But it's so annoying. Bathroom, guys, I'm going to jump on the next event. Starts in, what, 15 minutes? So you can go when it's empty. And it has a pool. Oh, man, nice. I have a problem. We have a pool that's like that, but it's about a 35-minute drive from me. So, like, round trip is over an hour, plus break up, or break out, break down, set up, all that. It's just, like, just for the act of swimming, it takes, like, an hour and a half to 2 hours of setup, and it's just, like, I can't do that. I'd rather just go in the morning to a gym that's about 15 minutes closer. Like that 15 minutes is like so nice. No pool. Good. Because then you might actually have to consider swimming. And as I was saying about 5 seconds ago, screw that. Anyway, I'll be right back, guys. Just a quick bathroom break. I'm about to just like go on the floor right now. And as I'm not a triathlete, I'm actually gonna go use the bathroom like a civilized human. Already working on the running. All right, your secret's safe here. Again, guys, we only make fun of running because we wish we could run. Purely a coping mechanism. How did I get this gift? It was a Christmas present. It was a Christmas present. Looks pretty good, doesn't it? I've wanted this kit ever since I started riding. Let's get on that. Okay, hold on. And ride. That wasn't bad, guys. Our zone 2 is just, we are just like this close. We are this close to having my zone 2 just 100% back. 5-minute break. Let's freaking go. Excellent. 5 minutes. And then you're gonna make that hill your bitch. Oh, wait. Just think of all the downhill. Think of it all. Oh. I wish by default it unchecked everything. Whatever. Alright, guys. We are officially 25 kilometers in. Can we quit? We are very close. We're what, 5% in? That counts, right? You're already working on the running. Why? I know. Running is shit. Not even a real sport. Like, you don't even need, like, skill. You just go buy shoes and then you go out and run. 2,300 feet of climbing. Does this finish your climbing challenge? Does this finish the climbing challenge for you? Let's just jump in on this. Slate, join this. God, I so appreciate they start me in a reasonable gear. At first it was annoying, but now I appreciate it. You did it, nice! I think today I should knock out the distance one, but I think the climbing one won't finish today. Hey, Eric! Oh, we found a friend! Oh, that's fun. Now we have someone to ride with. Wow. What the fuck was that word? I haven't done a ride with Eric in a cool freaking minute. Dude, this is a great little pack we got that I found. Like, this pace is insanely chill. I hope that 1.4 to 1.6 is chill. Or 2.4, 2.6. Do you ride at max trainer difficulty, Excellent? That must be nutty. I had to stop doing that. Not because I didn't like it, because man, it felt so bad on Zwift. Like, going uphill at 100% trainer difficulty, dude, that was just, ugh. Ugh. Only for standing up 30 RP. Ugh. Gross. No, I tried to be on the 100% trainer difficulty bandwagon, and it just led to injury. Every time I tried to do climbing with it, I'd mess myself up somehow. But yeah, guys, don't forget the Eric Min ride tomorrow. Oh, we lost Eric. We lost DGDC. Oh wait, no, we didn't. Oh, the group's getting bigger. Another group just caught us. I'll be honest with you all, I would have thought more people would be in these events. Like, 295 is definitely good. I would have thought the numbers would be higher. Ride faster. Is there a way to do that without actually trying harder? Asking for a friend. And the pen is mightier than the sword. Right, wait, something like that. Penis mightier. The penis mightier. For 500. That was just my pen. I got you. So they don't show the entire group. This one only had an E. This one had no different A spots. This one's with a Zwift person. With someone who works at Zwift. I think a Zwift employee is hosting this. Maybe people are doing the 25-kilometer one a little more. I didn't look at how many people were doing the event I was in last one. You're gonna do tests just RoboPacer tomorrow? If the average speed is higher? Do you think they what do you think would be causing that? Do you think it's just because more people on the bots, or they're spicing it up so that people can get it done a little easier?
Guys, we're riding with Taylor Swift right now. This is literally peak living moment right here. More people, tighter group. Yeah, I think so. That would make sense. Anyone watching or listening to anything interesting to pass the comms? Should I say? I wouldn't say it's interesting, but I'm definitely listening to the chat. Interesting is a questionable statement. No, they'd probably flame me out of the group if I told them I was listening to Christmas lo-fi right now. Makes it bearable these days. Let's break character for a minute and just be like, dude, so right. 100% agree. Oh, man. I think it's cool that we all kind of set that like accountability factor for ourselves as well. Like putting yourself in a situation where you just have less likelihood of procrastinating. Yeah, when I ride, during my indoor ride, guys, I'm watching this game. It's called Zwift. It really helps the time go when you're riding inside. Oh, bad Spoot. Every time you point out how cringe Zwift chat is, it's like then I can't unsee it for a little while. Oh, dude, and as I say that, I forget. I need to change my name back to Pookie TTV. Now that I'm thinking about it. Back failure is not an option. Well said. Well said, DeAngelis. Tired of breaking out your bum. Oh, breathing out your bum. Frickin'. Dude. Tyler Pierce. Was he the one that like got that to become like a meme? He was like one of the first people I ever heard use that. Dude, so far it's been feeling really good on the bike today. Feeling really nice. And I was smart, guys. I have some old, expensive bike candy I have to recycle. It's been sitting on my shelf a while. Overpriced candy. Oh, but it's so good. Dude, the sours. Oh, yes. Huge win. Eric's got to be the one in the Sinbad hat, right? This is one of the greatest kits they've ever added to the game. Thank you, Harris. Oh my god. Dude, I bet it's a shit show out in California right now, guys. We have a little rain and all hell breaks loose out here. Actually, I kind of want to go out and see the river right now. I wonder if the river went up. It's been such a nice winter time out here. Yeah, guys, my room, it was so loud in my room last night during the storm. I have a eucalyptus tree outside my room, and it's seeding right now, or it's producing its seed pods right now. Dude, it literally sounded like people were just like throwing gravel on my roof as the wind was knocking them out of the tree. It was crazy how loud it was. All right, 1, 2, wait. Okay, wait, 4. Okay, I get one more. SW. You know, after 60K yesterday, I honestly am surprised. Feeling pretty good. We're already, what, 40? We're almost halfway in for the riding today. That's a great sign. That was the most cringy, positive inflection I think I've ever had in anything I've ever said. That's a great sign.
There's only one I want. I love you, Pookie.
Happy Panamese Eve, pimp. Oh yeah, buddy. Merry freaking Christmas Eve, man. Glad to see you. I'm glad you're part of our family, man. Hopefully you all have an insanely great holiday. Are you riding today, pimp? Are you doing the obligatory Festive 500 attempt? The kit's pretty cool this year. I mean, Rapha's always look good. That's the one thing. They might be pricey as hell, but damn, they always look really good. Their artists are really on point. Maybe I just like the Rapha purple, though. That might just also be it. You're riding today a little bit. Nice, man. There are tons of events. Tons of group rides right now. It's really cool. We're literally like piggybacking one to the other right now. Oh no, I'm 8K in. Oh, I got trolled. I'm only 8K in. Never mind. I got a lot more writing to do. I got at least another hour 45. But yeah, pimp, I'll be streaming tomorrow morning. If anyone wants to come by and hang out for Christmas for a little bit. But you know what? If you got other things to do, respect. But if you don't got anything to do, maybe you can come hang out for a little bit. We'll have like a little mini Christmas here with the Eric Min ride. Thank you, Forsey. I do expect tomorrow to be pretty quiet, but I think it'll be popping during the Eric Min event. It looks like a lot of people from Twitch are going to be riding. I kind of like that it's early. At least for me, very early. For most other people, I guess not. Actually, I'm surprised they didn't do it at like 6 a.m. my time. That kind of makes more sense. I guess they're assuming by 8, all the people who have kids, they've already gone through the motions. And if you're on the East Coast, you definitely have gone through the motions. Oh man, wow, I'm getting a lot of climb. This route was a good climbing route that I'm on for Whoosh. Allegedly. Allegedly. So Taylor's not a Zwift employee. They're just one of the RCC group ride leaders, I guess. I think most of us, though, if you've been around the Zwift world, have probably seen their name here and there. Branding is definitely on point. Speaking of RCC, I wonder how Debbie's doing. I get a ride on every once in a while, so I know she's still semi-active in Zwift. She must be. But I hope she's doing well. Whenever I see RCC, it always reminds me, oh, I wonder how Debbie's doing. She was going crazy for a while, like on the bike. She was putting in so much time. She was hosting like multiple group rides a day for a while. Actively racing with RCC, like, pretty wild. I'm gonna switch up the playlist. Y'all. Let's get some jam. Let's jammy a bit. Let's jammies for a little bit. Thank you, Eric. I love this song. This is such a good feel-good song. Dude, this pace is insane. Dude, Zwift makes it so easy for Festive 500. You kill for 3%, right? You gotta be close though, right? You grinding it out that last push to the top. Let's freaking go. That downhill is gonna be so sweet. Love for you will always be strong. The boys of summer have gone. This song is nostalgia in art form. This is literally a representation of nostalgia in art form, in musical form. Maybe it's an American thing, but this is like such an iconic American jam. high school. Dude, Pimp, this just gets me thinking back on just good times, man. Maybe junior high. Takes me back to some of the good times in life, you know? Thank you, Aggie. Thank you, Aggie. I wonder if Aggie's taking on the Festive 500. Seems like something he'd be into. No pepper sprint mocha for me today. Taking on next door lady Festive. Yeah, he's got priorities now. I understand. At least he's getting in the work, you know? At least he's putting the effort in. We're all getting in our ride for the day. Hard work pays off. And no one deserves it more than our boy Aggie. I can tell you my love for you will always be strong. This vibe was still very alive in the 90s. This is going to be a great test to see how much more I need before I do my major ultra challenge. I feel like I do today. Feeling good about it. But I think this will be a good measuring stick for that. I have a crazy idea in my mind and I just can't get it out of my mind. You pulled the plug, been sick last week and said you're out after feeling like ass. Nice seeing you, man. I was just saying, like, it's been a minute since I've caught you in an event. Merry freaking Christmas. Yeah, dude, gotta feel good. You gotta rally for tomorrow, right? This is the first time I'm attempting the Festive, Eric, and I don't know if I'm gonna finish. It's been a crazy year of health, so this is like more distance than I've done in a long, long time, basically all year. But I'm like, today is a very, like, making me feel good. Like, it's a positive first day of the Festive 500. You're getting gapped on all of the bumps. The draft is strong, but not strong enough today. Even being able to see the full blue draft bar isn't mentally enough at the moment. Let's fucking go. Get to rest at the top. Let's freaking go. How's the view? How's the view? But yeah, I'm not going to be riding over the weekend, so my goal is 5 days of 100K, today, tomorrow, and then next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. That's kind of my plan. If it can work cloudy, dang. Climbing into the clouds. But tomorrow, guys, we are going to get on early. Just want to remind you all for the Eric Min ride. The Eric Min ride's 8 a.m. Pacific. Great way to knock off an extra 50K with a lot of people. Let me see. By a lot of people, how many do we actually mean? $1,906 are currently signed up. So it's going to be forever draft. Average speed was 5. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. When I was doing some of my gnarly climbs on my bike tours, it was very regularly that I reached my granny gear, which gave me a nice 70 RPM at about 3.5 miles per hour. The amount of times I was going that slow up a hill was basically every time I was going up a hill. I don't know, many bikes probably don't even have gearing that goes down that low. It was mountain bike gearing. I didn't need to say that. Oh yeah, there we go. There's a banger. I love mountain bike gearing, excellent. You know, honestly, this resurgence of gravel has, in my opinion, brought out the best features in cycling. I think right now, gravel bikes are peak bike. Basically, a drop bar, comfortable positioned bike, but also, you know, fast, but still has climbing gears. You know, fast bike that also has climbing gears. I think it's great. You do end up spinning out a lot. Like on my mountain bike, I have a 1x13. But it's only like a 10, or no, it's an 11 rear, 28 tooth front. So even in my fastest gear, I spin out at 20 miles per hour, or 22 miles per hour, really. I start spinning out. Now, most people, are, you know, that's not even a worry. 10 years on and you don't see you getting a new one. Gravel bikes are literal peak bike, in all honesty. My concept of a perfect bike is like this. A metal bike. I love the titanium trend. A metal bike, all cable, drop bars, a short travel front fork, rigid rear end, enough tire clearance for 3-inch tires, but the gearing to support, if you wanted to throw like a road set on you, at least have enough gearing to do a road ride. Honestly, that is peak bike. It can be rigid in the front. Like, it doesn't have to, but I think like I love the Laufs. I love the inverts. I kind of like the RockShox Ruby or Rudy. I think it's a bit chunky. But I just love short travel front suspension. But yeah, titanium cable, drop bar, front suspension, rigid rear end, can fit big tires, but is also very capable on the road. Honestly, doesn't get better than that. Also, it has the eyelets and the brazons for mounting racks and panniers. I'm looking to maybe get a custom bike built this next year. And one of my requests is that he adds rear mounts for a rear rack. Whoa. On a TT bike. By the way, this is a TT bike that I'm having built. And I'm gonna request he can put little eyelets so I can do that. It would be so sick. I want a TT bike that I can speed tour. That I can do like speed tour challenges on. That's what I'm imagining. Big fat tires, yeah. I love the trend to go back to big tires. I absolutely love it. I recently, I think you were here, but I picked up a new set of wheels because I sold my brother my old set of gravel wheels. These wheels have a 32 mil internal diameter. It is, I can like put both of my thumbs into the rim bed. It's crazy. I am like in awe. And I love that they acknowledge that it's fast. Your peak bike is aero gravel with a storage box. Yes, sir, you get it. You understand, man. The freedom of an anything bike and a go everywhere bike, it is addicting. 45 to 50. Yeah, 35's the new. I'm so okay with that. I refused, even when it was trendy to go smaller, I refused to go below 26s. And I felt like that was already pushing it. So the moment they told me that I could go like a 32 and be faster, I'm like, I don't even need to see the science. I want it to be true so much that I don't care if it is or not. Let me grab the wheels. This is a great time to scam the group. 1 second, guys. You gotta see these. These things are nutty. Ooh, excellent. You went blonde. Are you a ginger? I like the hairdo. Look at this. Guys, look at how fat that is. Look at, observe. Look at how freaking fat this rim bed is. Holy. Look at this wheel. Oh, man. And here, I don't know if you can hear this. Oh, that's naughty. That's naughty. That's the sound of a 45 tooth ratchet. Look at how big it is. Look at it. I love it. It's a thick boy. I'm going to be comparing it directly to the 26 mil internals. So here was my impression. So the 26 mil up until this year was considered a fatty, right? I'll tell you what, when I threw 47 mil thick rubber on it, it still felt like the tire would roll. Even with a 26 mil internal. I think this is gonna feel so much better. And I'm kind of stoked that I can compare the two. Maybe I'll actually make a YouTube video about it. That involves me actually doing work, so who knows if that'll actually happen. How big can it fit? It's made specifically, it's aerodynamically designed for 45 to 50 mil. But I'm gonna be running 2.1s, which is a 56 mil, I believe. I wanna run a 2.1. I already have Pathfinders 47 mil Pathfinder, so those will probably go on temporarily. But my forever tire will probably be like a Conti or something, like a Race King or an actual mountain bike tire. Because funny thing, we're discovering that mountain bike tires are actually really fast because they have thinner casings. And now that people understand hysteresis in rubbers, they're just literally just as fast. Until you get up to like, 60 plus kph. And then they start to taper off a bit, but not much. But basically it's tuned for like a Pathfinder Pro 46. 47. They are 46s though. They say 47, they're not 47s. So on this rim, they're probably going to be a 47. They might even be a 48. I'm so excited. I think it's just going to look so good. I think it's just like proportionality wise, I think it's going to look much better. But yeah, that was my Christmas present to myself. Rightio. Thank you. Merry Christmas to you too. Good to see you again. Nice to see that you're still hanging out for the insanity. I'll tell you what, man. This has been a great ride so far, and I was very worried about how it was going to be. But I'm feeling even better than yesterday. And yesterday was pretty good. You know what's really nice? It's actually an appropriate temperature in my pain cave today. There's a valid one. Oh, there's a velodrome top of the mountain. You have to ride to the top to get to the velodrome, or can you? Is there a route that starts you up there? Dude. Oh my god, there's your hack. Yo, if that's a thing, it'll be easy. Dude, I might actually scam some distance out of that if that happens. Just do the Zwift tactic where you keep respawning at the top of the Alp. But also, I'd like to note, literally every platform now has a velodrome except Zwift. Like, it's official. Every other platform now has a velodrome. Do you think it would actually... Here's the question, though. Do you think people would actually utilize it? I do. I mean, I don't know if I would, but to get like a route or if it's part of a route. But the amount of people who are vocal around velodromes really make me think that it would be a popular thing. Man, it'd be so fun to ride a real banked velodrome. I bet you that's some proper fun cycling. Especially if you're just like a type A type of fun. Like, I imagine it being very, like, reminiscent to like a roller coaster because of all of the inertia changes. I wonder how many G's a pro track cyclist build around those turns. Does anybody know? Gotta build some proper G's around that. Wonder if they get a full 2G. Probably not a full 2G, but probably a lot. Ooh! Guys, this is another song that takes me back. This was one, so I used to do a lot of social dancing when I was in high school. Both ballroom and Latin, as well as like swing. This was one of the songs on the rotation at the club. Most high schoolers went to like, you know, like a real club. No, I'm out ballroom dancing on the weekends. But I'll tell you what, if I ever get married, our first dance will be epic. Because I've also done choreography for it. And oh my god, I am so doing like a choreographed Argentinian tango, or like a choreographed waltz, or maybe one into the other. Start with the waltz being more of like the proper, you know, love dance, but then moving into the real love dance that is Argentinian tango. Man, I missed that. That was such a good time. Me and a bunch of my friends got into it. Well, my friends got into it and then got me into it, I should say. I lived at the dance hall for a good year and a half, 2 years almost. It was so good. The instructor was a mid-20s guy, and so, you know, we could kind of relate to him, and it was just a good time. Just fun. I miss dance a lot. I used to dance a lot. You might not know this, guys, but I was very heavily into dance growing up. All sorts of dance. From contemporary, all sorts. And I was in the high school dance company. I ended up doing a bunch of choreography for social dances because it was the first time, at least maybe in a while, that our dance company had had anybody with ballroom experience. So it was fun. I got to do like choreograph like my senior dance. It was good. Good times. I miss it. I was such a nerd in high school. Dance club, jazz band, concert band, choir, also on the water polo team. Dude, I had such an identity crisis. But man, I'll tell you, senior year was really fun because it was so much just art. I wish I still had the passion to rekindle some of the performing arts. I guess streaming is kind of satisfies that a bit. I feel that this is kind of a performance, right? It's definitely, you know, putting yourself on a stage in some ways, which I've always really liked. Which is nice. I know a lot of people have trouble, like, talking in front of groups, public speaking in general. That would be a rough thing to be bad at, or to not enjoy, because of how beneficial of a skill it is. Manager for high school water polo team in junior high. Put in a game a couple times and almost scored. Let's freaking go, bro. Water polo, one of the unsung, most craziest sports that you can do. Dude, it's such a hardcore sport. It was the one sport that the football team didn't talk crap on. The one sport. They talk crap on any other sport. You didn't talk crap about the water polo boys. What do you say? Let's go. Oh, the sweet, sweet distance. So do you have distance and elevation both done now? What are your last challenges? It'll score you some points. You got to be so close to being done with the pass. We're nearly to the top of the climb that I'm on. Actually, I think we're going down. Yo, let's go. We're 22K in, and now we get the downhill on my whoosh. No, that's how fast, yeah, that's how fast you were going down the hill, right? So, get some free K. I'm doing, what, I'm not going that fast. Oh, the wind. Oh, I just realized. I just noticed the wind gauge. I know it's been a thing for a while now, but I just kind of acknowledged it. I did that climb at about 9 miles per hour. That's not bad. I love the little wind streaks on my whoosh. Rizzy baby, how you doing, dude? Merry Christmas Eve. Good to see you. You getting it in today, my friend? Are you getting in a good ride? Or do you have real life things to do? You know, real obligations, you know, as a functional member of society and all. You know, hop on? Hell yeah, dude. Well, dude, if you're on when I'm done, I'll shoot you over the raid. I'll be done in like another hour, I think, because I'm going for 100K today. And I'm just about 60K in, I want to say. So probably another hour and 15. But if you're doing Rapha, I'm sure you'll be on for a little bit too. JVR! Oh man, good to see you too. Happy freaking Christmas. Hope you're well, dude. I still see your ride-ons all the time, man. I appreciate it. Hour's fine, take my time. Still, hurry up. Got you. I got you. Don't worry. I got you. Thank you, Ralph. Yeah, I'm hoping I need to get 50K in on my whoosh as well. But I did it I've already done 25K and it was all uphill. So I should be knocking that out really fast. Hurt Puzzlin'. What a great name. I'm motoring while chatting. It's a shitty skill. It's a bad skill I have, where even when I ride the bike, I just can't seem to shut up. But you know what? It seems to be okay. It seems like I'm channeling it well with the whole streaming thing. There's something about yelling at a wall for an hour or two that just is very cathartic. You know what I mean, Turt? No, the poop. Oh. Juva, evening. Evening, Merry Christmas, everyone. I hope you're just having just the greatest holidays. What a great time of year to just think of all the great things that have gone on throughout our lives. Reminisce on some good times. Anytime you help all is well with you and the family, good to see you're healthy and strong. Relatively, man, I'll tell you what. If you had asked me this 6 months ago, or said that 6 months ago, I might have had a nervous breakdown because of how poor my health was. The fact that you say that now is very nice, because it has been a heck of a last couple months, recovery-wise. But I really feel like I'm starting to really get a hold of it. Where to put the emoji first? Yeah. How do you play real music without getting busted? So the way Twitch works is they don't want you to save music to your VODs or your live stream recordings, your video on demand, your VODs. But Twitch also provides you a way of creating what's called a VOD track through OBS. And I'm happy to show you how to set it up. But basically what you can do is you can have certain audio that will play during the live portion, but all that's captured doesn't include that audio. So if you go back and watch this VOD after the fact, I'll be just sitting here quietly. Well, not quietly, I'll be chatting my ass off, but you won't hear any music. Because really where the problem seems to lie, where they're really like, their legal like line is having that music saved in your VOD. Now, it's still not necessarily okay to play it all, but It's more of just frowned on. They're not, unless there's someone actively out to get me. It's kind of like when a cop's looking for a reason to pull someone over, if you know what I mean. It's like they know something else is going on, so they use that as the excuse to pull you over. Well, they use the excuse of, oh, I see you're playing copywritten music. But basically, since they and this is the weird thing, they partnered with OBS to create these VOD tracks. So they could separate music from saving to Twitch. So like, they're kind of saying, don't play copywritten music, but here's a way to do it if you're going to do it. It also allows me to, you can basically set tracks. It allows me to push different audio to YouTube. Like YouTube doesn't get the music at all. This Christmas, does this mean I'm gonna open my feet pic selection on my OnlyFans to your followers? You know what? You know what? Maybe just for you. Maybe just for you. I am feeling very charitable this time of year. That is usually behind the paywall, and for good reason, everybody. Not to gloat, but these feet are on point. The problem is I have a tattoo on my foot, so anonymity is a bit challenging. Tomorrow's Christmas. Oh, man, I'm behind. We'll just we'll pretend that we're part of the time traveling crew from Australia or New Zealand. You're a day behind. Did your first FTP test, by the way, was easier than you thought in advance. It is intimidating. Did you do a ramp test? Ramp tests are honestly great. The point of a ramp test is to max out your effort without building fatigue. Ramp tests are actually really good because of that. Like you're gonna go until you can't go anymore. But as far as it like digging you into the hole of like recovery, it doesn't do much for that. Shirtless Zwifters, you could be the first. Allegedly, I mean, we're not allowed to promote paid subscription content on Twitch, but you know what? Maybe. Yeah, what are the results? Yeah. What'd you get? So remember, it's just a data point. I think the first one should be kind of seen in a vacuum. It's when you do your second, third, fourth that you're gonna really start to see the benefits of semi-regular ramp tests. That being said, do as I say, not as I do, because I hate FTP tests and I never do them. Just to set, yeah, you can separate audio tracks, and you can specifically set what's called a Twitch VOD track to audio track number 2. So basically, anything you don't have saving to audio track number 2 doesn't save to your Twitch VOD.
You want to know the secret of
This is the simple way to put it.
You will come with us.
Oh my gosh. Hi, Ben. Merry Christmas Eve. How was your ride, dude? How goes the Festive 500 slog? We're about about 2/3 of the way into our ride today. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, everyone. Guys, go give Ben a follow if you don't follow him already. If you want to observe what real masculine man watts look like, that's where you go. It's sad, really low. That's not low, man. That's not low. It may seem low because of all the frickin' superstars that are here in the Twitch Zwift community, you know, riding at insane wattages. But that's not low. That's a great first start. My first FTP test set me at 145 watts or 146 watts. Just for some perspective. And now I can ride at that all day. That's like my low zone 2 now. But again, yeah, see it in, use this number as, don't like view it in the vacuum that it is. Once you get like data points that you can start building like trends, that's when it's good. And oatmeal brick bob. Everybody loves a good bob on the holidays, you know what I mean? Merry Christmas Eve, Oatmas. Cheers, thanks for the shout out. Oh yeah, man. The tests don't ramp further than 250 watts. So you're right. So there are two ramp tests. The ramp test light, and then what's called the standard ramp test. And it's mostly to help for like lighter riders. Like, say if you're like a 50 kilo rider, it's going to be hard to do the jumps of a standard ramp test. And the likelihood of you going above 250 watts is lower. But you'll see the step-ups will be small. A proper ramp test will go up to 1,000 watts, but nobody ever gets there. The highest I've ever seen is like 540 watts from people like, or maybe 560 from like Ewan or Barney. Some of like the real heavy hitters of the community might crack at like 540 watts. Most people crack in the 300s or 200s. 300s, if you can crack in the 300s, you're properly strong. But even cracking in the 200s is not, it still puts you above average. But there was more in the tank. Oh, Shuva, so you completed the ramp test. Oh, dude, that number means nothing then. You are very much stronger than that. Your FTP is definitely higher than that. If you had more in the tank and you completed the ramp test light, yeah. Next time, look for the non-light version of the ramp test. Don't do it, like, give yourself a week and check out that one. That will give you a better number. And I would bear to guess that you would see a number over 200. FTP above 2. Guys, again, we're so used to, if you hang out in this community enough, you're just used to seeing numbers that are on the upper side of, cycling potential. A lot. You see a lot of that. You see some of the strongest, like, demographic of cyclists that there are. There are people on that stream that literally have, like, world tour numbers. Ewan literally has world tour raw power. And it's like, that's your perspective, right? That's your perspective. Because you see someone like Ewan ride, and it's like, well, that's what people can do. 200 watts is nothing. He's literally doing that with one of his legs. And you're doing it with two. No. It's all a bit distorted here. 50 kilo, you're currently 130 kilo. So you'd seriously need to push to be running at 2 to 2.5 that I'm running at, yep. But I'll tell you what, here's the thing. You would probably be keeping up with me at like 1.5 watt per kilo on the flats. You'd be able to draft me at like probably a full watt per kilo less because of your raw wattage will have to be so much higher because of the power to weight difference. And, basically what I'm saying is, as a light rider, all I have is my watt per kilo. Because my raw numbers are average at best. But because I'm a featherweight, it makes it look cool. Your ride goes hard as possible for 20 minutes. That's another one. There's the abridged 20-minute test, which a lot of people would say is a better test. I just think it's a different test. Some people, like, if you're like a track cyclist, you'll smash a ramp test, but may fall short on a 20-minute. You're an endurance athlete, you might smash a 20-minute and fall very short on a ramp test. But most people will get very similar results by comparing the two. Most people. Your FTP is at 217. Doesn't make you very fast, But by raw wattage standards, that's really good. Imagine when you start dropping weight, like we all know you're gonna do because you're a superstar and you're hanging out here. So we know the weight's gonna start going down. And that power is just gonna continue to go up. I actually think people who are trying to lose weight,
that man is
thank you
a
for the
muscle
follow.
with a heart attached to it.
You're a heart
basically
with a muscle
Holy
attached
cow.
to it. Or a muscle with a heart attached. Dave the God, one of his best quotes. But I am actually very envious of people when they start out and they're on the grind of losing weight while also gaining fitness. Because the gains from people like that are literally next level. Because not only are you building your raw wattage, your watt per kilo is going to start just absolutely skyrocketing. So you get to double dip on the gains, basically. I'm actually very envious of people who are in that situation. You do this too, join a race and make sure to focus on the 20-minute. A great way, another great way to do an FTP test. Get auto FTP bumped from a race effort. Most of my actually all of my FTP bumps come from events. Set your FTP to increase without the tests. Yeah, exactly. I try not to dive too deeply into the number. And so I just like kind of try to let it happen organically. Not that's like the best thing to do, it's just the way I do it. Look, another check mark. Why were there two? You'll try next week, good. Yeah, give it a rest. You want to do that because you don't want to be completely fresh for an FTP test, but you don't want to stack them too close together as well. A fresh FTP test might not be the most accurate one. But you don't want to go in after doing like VO2 the day before, you know what I mean? Your marathon condition better translate to the longer tests. I bet it would, Shuva. If you do marathon running, if you're a marathon runner, you're gonna take to this much quicker because it does translate over. The mentality at the very least. We don't even think about the fitness and we just think about the mentality of somebody willing to spend hours running. Like it translates well, I think. Best mentality to have is to compare your current self to versus your previous self. Exactly. While also finding inspiration from those that have put in the time to be better. It's all a very good exercise in mental health as well. And seeing things constructively. Being able to look at an event, being able to look at other people objectively and be like, this is freaking sick. Wow. Yeah, fuck you, dude. Fine. You don't want me to draft you, then just bye. People like that annoy me. People like that annoy the heck out of me. Like we're in a free ride, man. You really don't care. You really care if someone's on your wheel for a few seconds? Very weird. Yeah, they moved over. They actively moved out so that I wasn't drafting them. That was hilarious. People are very funny. I love the fact that people can just jump on my wheel and hang out for a bit. Battery gets a follow. It's working. It's working, guys. The mental manipulation. It's working. 3 hours, you legend. Manipulate these. Wait, what did you eat? What are we eating now exactly? You're on your second energy drink. Oh my god. Dude. Why do you have to be off stream now? Why couldn't this have been like Why couldn't you have done this during the live stream? Because you were already like getting on one. It was so fun. I think I even heard the iconic spoon scream. Scream doesn't work. Masculine yell. Definitely. Scream is not the right word. Get some calf gels for the long rides. Dude, caffeine gels, man. Speaking of, thank you for reminding me. I'm recycling some of my overly priced bike candy right now. That has been sitting on my shelf for 6 months because I canceled all my events. Holy jeez, a liter? That being said, those sour shot blocks are literally S tier. But they better be, considering you can buy like 4 packs of Haribo for one of those. Rookie numbers. We gotta up those numbers. I've had to be really careful recently. Caffeine has been kind of an issue. I've had to regulate a little more. I was starting to get in the habit of having like 2 to 3 cups of really strong coffee every day. And it was starting to take its toll on me a bit. Okay, I don't know how far we are, but we should have like 70, almost 70K. So let's do one more event and that'll be it for today. And then we'll be done. Oh, quick. Yeah, best power up usage that there can be. When you finish the sports drink, it will be 2. Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. My physiology is way too sensitive at this point. I get bricked so easily. Does anyone else experience a time while on the trainer for you something about 50 to 60 minutes and your mind says you're done? Yeah, a little bit. A little bit has to do with calories. After about 60 to 90 minutes, you start diving into your glycogen reserves a little more. Up to about an hour, you can get away with like not feeling or even hydrating on the bike. Like that's not recommended, but you can get away with it. Once you start getting up past like 90 minutes or so, like it becomes almost irresponsible not to have something on the bike, even if you're trying to lose weight. Even if you're trying to lose weight, just a little bit, so you're not like fully diving into your glycemic reserves, because that basically just makes you feel like trash. And then yeah, you kind of. But I will also think that will extend over time. But riding inside is challenging. It is mentally challenging. It's more static. It is, honestly, I think harder, you know, time minute by minute compared to outside because of the static nature of it. But yeah, I totally get that, man. I have those mental walls as well, just at different time intervals. Getting old, bro. Can't be slamming a gram of caffeine every day anymore. Dude, I have aged 10 years this year alone, I feel like. This has been like the year that I feel like I've actually kind of hit that wall of like not being like having the youthful physiology anymore. It's been wild. You were done 2 hours ago, but you're not letting body win. It's okay to relax a little. You've earned it, excellent. You've earned a little bit of rest. We're not friends with, we have to add Taylor. Next time you'll try a little food or calories in drink to see if it helps. Yeah, just try it. I think it's important to kind of just test out what works for you. Some people love carb drinks. I personally, I very much like to keep my water separate from my energy source. I do not like having carbs in my water. That's just personally. I will do electrolytes in my water, but that's it. and then I'll do hard stuff, hard something, or like a gel, or like I'll make my own. One thing I'll do sometimes, like if I'm doing a long ride, I'll have one like small bottle with like a concentrated mix, and then I'll have my big water bottle, and then I'll just take in little bits from the concentrated and then mix it with the water. That's when I'm actually being responsible. But normally, I only ride for about 90 minutes right now, so I've been not really fueling while I ride. The feeling after that moment, for sure. This is truly an addictive sport. It's an addictive substance, but we're creatures of addiction. And I think if we just acknowledge and accept that, we can then channel it towards more productive things like cycling. No, I'm not done, Spoon. I'm not done, don't worry. I'm just switching to the next event.
There's only one I want. I love you, Pookie.
You can ride 10 hours and more without any food at your fittest. Freaks your friends out. You can, but should you? You can. My worry is the next day and the day after, because now you're definitely in a deficit. And it's, I mean, hey, maybe your physiology just can handle it. Mine would not. Mine would definitely not. That's a big gap. I wish there was like a 3-2. I wish they did like a Jacques. You're always fine. I wish I had your fortitude. But yeah, guys, we are. Let's see what Strava says for the day. I also need to accept the Festive challenge.
There's only one I want. I love you, Pookie.
Why, thank you, Spoon. There must be some other substances getting into that energy drink of yours. Getting frisky, too. All right, where are we at for today? No, I do not want to do a subscription. Yeah, I have about 30K left to do. I still got a little ways to go if I'm going to be on track. So we'll finish this ride and do like a 5K cooldown, and that should do it. Thank you. Thank you, Aggie. Yeah, those are big gaps. Even for a small person, that's like 50 to 60. Yeah, that's big. That's 60 watts for me. 3.7 is like traditionally been the peak of my, basically that's like my sweet spot traditionally. So like if I've fueled properly and I'm in good form, I can hold that for like 3 to 4 hours. But that's like max. That's like max effort. Been a while since I've been able to ride like that. Actually, not really that long. I was able to do efforts like that this time last year. $70-mile rides, drinking like crazy night before. You're crazy. That's those Scottish genetics. I have brittle genetics. I have mutt genetics. Just kidding, don't mutts have actually really robust genetics? Maybe that's not the best analogy. Dude, you rip out the miles with these group rides. We'll be able to do... We'll be sub 3 hour, I think, though, which is pretty darn good. It's not like OG days of pace partner speeds, but it's pretty good. But guys, I forgot to close the window to my office last night. I literally woke up to a puddle in my floor this morning. Luckily, the puddle was contained on my on the rubber mat that I have basically covering the floor. But I did not see it until after I turned the light on. Thank you, Race Base. And next thing I knew, my foot was very wet. Hey, JD, Merry Christmas. Wishing you guys the best. Wishing you all the best. Are you taking on the Festive 500 this year? You get the shadow ban I always wanted. I always deserved, honestly. I feel like it's beyond want. I feel like it's deserved. That being said, I've gotten absolutely hammered before a triathlon before. So I can't say that I've completely immune to it. I'm not going to say I felt good, though, during that race. That race was horrible. But by the end of it, I was completely over my hangover. The hangover is completely gone. But oh my god, the swim. Cookie one. Yeah, we'll go with that, yeah. I like that narrative. Hey, Cap! Oh my god, Cap, good to see you. Howdy do. Which group? This is the B Pacer group for the 25-kilometer distance. This is the Coco Cadence group. Because the Coco Cadence group is apparently the B group. Oh my god, this song. Any Parks and Recreations fans in chat? I can't ever hear this song the same way again. If you know, you know. One of the best scenes in the entire show series used this song. I should watch that again. I haven't watched that in a minute. Also, isn't The Office been remade? Has anybody been watching the new Office? Is it any good? Probably not. But is it at least watchable? Season 4, episode 11. Paper. Yes, sir. Thank you. You know. Get on your feet. Dude, I bet they had so much fun filming that scene, just freaking sliding all over the ice. A real one. He's like, season 4, episode 11. Duh. Such a good show. I love those style of shows. The Office, Third Rock from the Sun. Love those shows. Or I guess I can't, or 30 Rock. Not Third Rock from the Sun, 30 Rock. I guess I can't really say I like that show anymore though, right? I'm not allowed to like that show anymore. You just got done a solid 55K. Nice, man. You going for the whole 500 this week? Oh, Paper is a great show. Yeah. 3 episodes get used to the new format and such. But there's 1 episode to watch. Episode 6 is gold. Okay. I've seen clips starting to hit YouTube and stuff from it. So I'm intrigued. I definitely want to give it a try. Are you completely drunk the whole way through? Yes. That's like the secret of Incredible Hulk. How does he control his anger so well? Easy, he's just always angry. How do you control your drinking habit? Easy, just drink all the time. Just kidding, don't do that, guys. I know I shouldn't have to say this, but it's a joke. All honesty, I want to go back and watch the real original Office, because I am a pretty big fan of Ricky Gervais. I think his comedy is so good. So I'm a general fan of British comedy, aka I don't have a sense of humor. Probably why situational comedies sit so well with me. It's different. At first, being a huge P&R and The Office superfan, you don't like it and compared it to The Office. See, I think I'll kind of do that at the beginning too, which is, you know, it's not giving it the fairest of shakes, but I mean, I feel it's relevant because let's be real, The Office, one of the greatest shows of all time. But you grow to like it, and the writing is spot on at the season as the season progresses for sure. Hope they bring it back to season 2. Nice. Yeah, I'll give it a go. I've needed some binge-worthy content. I've been kind of waiting for Fallout to finish season 2. Because they just released episode 1 like a week ago or almost 2 weeks ago. Episode 2 should be coming out this week or something, I don't know. But I'm thinking I may wait until at least half the season's out before I jump on that one. I haven't watched, sat down and gotten through a show in a while. I've been in my gaming era recently. The Mighty Nine, is it? I'll have to check that out. What was that, like, situational comedy with the vampires? It was, like, super popular for a while. I heard people say that was a good one. For the Festive question, shooting for more distance than last year. 300K, so shooting for like 350 to 400. Good luck, man. I'll be honest, I would be happy with that too. I'm going for the 500, and today I'm like, I'm gonna get it. But I don't know if I'm gonna get it. It is literally quadruple any volume I've done in over a year. But who knows, maybe this will be the good way in. Almost Human, okay. My sister was into that one for a while, and she said it was really good, and she liked The Office. And we have generally similar tastes in media. So, might be into that too. Maybe I just have been lacking in my exploration skills. But I've been mostly gaming recently. I'd also like to say, guys, the tri-bibs are still holding very well. Oh my god, the sun's coming out. I'm gonna start glowing now. I need to turn auto exposure on my camera and just set a bias. Wake me up before you go. Here's another one. This is an East Coast swing. You can do an East Coast swing to this song. Golden Time. Golden Time. Puncher, hello. 6'7", What's up? How's it going, dude? Welcome in. Welcome to... We've reached over 2/3 of the way done with today.
That man is a
Thank
muscle
you.
with a heart attached
Y'all are
to
too
it,
kind.
basically.
Merry
Holy
freaking
cow.
Christmas. Merry Cyclemas. Merry Psychomas, more appropriately. But we're going for the Rapha this year. I think we haven't missed their Rapha for like 5 years. No, that's a lie. We missed one when I was recovering from my hip replacement. We did miss one in 2022. So we are kind of slacking. But in 2021, I did 2,500 kilometers in December. So I guess that kind of counts for a few extra years if like I take them off. I built up a buffer. Oh, but it's so good to see, guys. It just supports the communal psychosis to see how many people jump on the bike during the holiday season. I just love to be part of a community that when they get time off, what do? They ride the bike the entire time. Yes, please. Going for 50? Did you already eat up all the downhill? How is it the slog? The flatland slog? Ooh, look at this draft. Guys, look at this. If you know how to ride horses in this game, there are so many areas that you can rest in that might just not seem obvious. This one's pretty obvious. But like, if you learn the bumps of the road here in Watopia, like it's just insane some of the benefits it can give you. Yeah, and that's what the effing hill, dude. Absolutely impressive. Yeah, we are at 48K because we got a lot of downhill today. What is it? 55 is the endurance achievement for my whoosh, so we'll be able to knock that one out today as well. I just really don't want to have to do one of the events. I don't want to have to do a live coaching session. I want to do it just through free riding and organically, if I can. But I do have those in my back pocket if I need to. I can jump on some group events. I would hope that my bunch rides would count, right, as a group event. I'm also heavily relying on my 1.5 multiplier with the pay-to-win bike. I guess it makes sense that Coco's the bee. It's like, I feel like they're trying to center. Hi, Ray. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas Eve, Ray. Love you, buddy. I hope you have a great holiday. Space, did I see Andy on earlier? I saw him raid. Was he riding today? Has he just been riding and I just miss it because it's when I'm asleep? Or is he coming back? Did an Alp. Let's go. The world is slowly righting itself, at least temporarily. Good for him. Good, I hope so. I freaking hope so. Such a good dude. Don't let him, don't tell him I told you this, but he is a good dude. Don't want it to get to his head. It's already starting to swell and become very shiny. Dang, look at that. I got absolutely sticky wadded off the back. Dude, I hate him. Never mind, Andy sucks. Screw Andy. Freaking try hard. I take it all back. God. The fact that people can just do that. Some people can maintain so close to their, like, fitness, like, in shape, like, fitness, even when they take time off, and that's just so impressive. I wish I had less of a swing in either direction and had more stable output. That'd be really nice. But as I was saying, guys, it actually kind of makes sense that Coco's the B bot today. It's like they're trying to say, like, if you're joining into your category, it's a Zone 2 ride. I think they're trying to encourage Zone 2-ness. Do what you do and force it. The Hatha approach. The Hatha approach. It is an approach. You know, in all honesty, I think in a lot of cases, most people do just need to kind of sack up and do it. I do think that's actually valid for a lot of people. Let's go, Riz. All right, I think I am about 15, 20K out from being done. So we'll see you in a bit. So Rapha starting in 6 minutes, nice. Nice, that's the long one, right? You're doing the 50K. Dude, this person, Tatsumi, must be a very light rider. They keep sticky wadding me off the back of the group. I think Fabianski is a very light rider. Dude, this is another throwback right here. SOS. Ended the heart monitor long ago. Guys, all these people complaining about Bluetooth. Zwift Bridge? I'm very confused. I thought the Bluetooth limit on Apple TV hasn't been an issue for a long time. That's one of the reasons why the companion app is actually really good. In all honesty, it's probably one of the best things of Zwift, is their companion app. It's actually really good. Oh, I'm so glad I had some calories. So glad. Recovery is gonna go so well. Hot take. Uh-oh. No, it's definitely the consensus. 100%. My consensus. Free stream. What's up? Dude, you freaking monster. You freaking monster. What a race, man. What a freaking race. Dude, I was like at the edge of my seat, like, dude, that person's drafting him perfectly. No, they're gonna slingshot him. No, but no, you're just too strong for that. You're too strong to get slingshotted, man. GG's. Yeah, I'm not usually on that late on Twitch, so it's cool that I randomly came across you, man. Awesome race. 8-minute PR. I think, this is my opinion, that Box Hill is one of the best climbs in the game. I think Box Hill is one of the best climbs in the game. I think there's a lot to it for such a, for a 10-minute climb or less. For most people, 10 minutes or less. There are so many different critical segments to it. You'd had to do both. Oh! So it's like a figure 8 kind of thing. Dude, I hate the other way. Fox Hill, one of the worst climbs in the game. I just mentally, that last little bump before you have the little downhill into the finish banner, it breaks me every time. Every time I ride that last bump breaks me. I'd rather go the other way and have to get that little flat after you hit the start-finish line or the KOM line. Get that little flat for that little bump. That rest is just enough to get you over that final bump at the end of Box Hill. Box from the rip and box at the end. I guess nice that you got it out of the way. I'm not a fan, but it's nowhere near as bad as Leith. The other two climbs are even worse. I actually don't really like the climbs in London other than Box Hill. I think Box Hill is very good, but I really don't like the other ones. Dude, it's such a troll. The Leith Hill climb is such a troll. Thank you, Curtis. Saw you riding today. If you're lurking in chat, good to see you on the bike, sir. But yeah, most people will talk shit on like TRL, the half and the full. They're like, it's so repetitive, I hate it. Just nuts. Longest ride, the most monotonous ride. Dude, I don't think so at all. I think Box Hill literally is the perfect breakup point for each lap. Like, actually a great route. Actually a really great route. Very few people would agree. Oh yeah, Spoon. Thank you, Spoon. Thank you. I just hear a lot of people talk negatively to it. So I guess I gotta be one of the voices. There's like there's those great like going down the bottom side of the hill is like great rest. Get a lot of flat, but then you get that climb to break up every lap. It's really nice. Like, yes, of course, it's a long ride, and long rides suck, but still, 5+ hour indoor rides suck no matter what. Exactly, yeah, I 100% agree, man. That's exactly my opinion. So I think they're just banking off that it's just a long ride, so it sucks in general. But if you're gonna do a good long ride, good one. In the Foreskin 400, oh, we're always ready to finish when you're here and the Foreskin 400 is going on, Grubby. We're always finishing. 24/7. It's like I pedal the bike and I'm finishing. I go to the bathroom and I'm finishing. I take a gel, I'm finishing. It's beautiful. It's amazing. People like to bitch about Zwift, about everything, about rides, about life, don't they, Texas? Good to see you, man. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas Eve. But I get it. The fact is that they're doing it, and that's like a really refreshing thing. Like, people are gonna bitch, but it's their attitude after they're done bitching that kind of can really tell the kind of person they are. Like, you're gonna bitch and moan, but is that gonna stop you? If so, then maybe it's a problem. All of them, yep, Spoon. I hide all of my rides on Strava. Because I'm a hack, and I exploit. And I don't want to be discovered. Passion invites validation. Reported. Yep, fake. We don't want to get in trouble for double dipping. No, what was my, oh, here was my reason for a while. It is not a valid reason anymore, and I just never switched it. When Strava implemented their geofencing for starting and finishing rides, thank you, Buck. It brought my awareness to the fact that I had a lot of published rides where I had started from places where maybe I wouldn't want people to know where I started from. They've since added the ability to go back retrospectively or retroactively and add those geofencings to your previous rides, and I need to fix it now that that's a thing, because I didn't know that was a thing until a few months ago. But I was getting to the point where I didn't know how comfortable I was showing my Strava profile starting and finishing points for certain reasons. Not that you all are crazy or anything, but maybe a couple of you are crazy. And we all just want to be, dude, for sure, Texas. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. If you put your mentality where your mouth is, that is. You know, validation can drive people to some extreme success if channeled properly, right? Like, yeah, the validation might end up with you crashing out, but at the same time, if you didn't have those people who are being like, oh, I'll show them, we might never get anything done. Someone say crazy. Well, 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 you has been summoned. Yeah, they've had the geofencing. I didn't know they had the ability to go back retroactively and add it to your previous events. That's the part I missed. I knew they've had it for years, and I've been using it for years. But certain activities and events about a year and a half ago made it so that I wanted to be a little more private with my outdoor rides. The internet is a crazy place. Now you're with me. Okay, yeah. But now I have no reason. Now I'm just exploiting so that no one can see. Do I have some passionate individuals? I have passionate viewers, and I respect them. But I'm also not gonna give them the reins. But yeah. I didn't want to like say it out loud that it was you, but I mean, since you outed it. Suddenly he gets weird about it. It was one time. We will ignore the fact it was 2 a.m., but it was just one time. Hey, JD. Yeah, most of you were very respectful. Yes, you were. Yep. Looking, not touching. I do respect that. Well, it was a bit disappointing in all reality. Oh, man. I think I just realized that I have to be a little more careful than I am. I'd like to think that we're all really good people, but... And everyone probably at their core is not a bad person, but people do some weird things. Last 2 hours, can I repeat what I just said? You think I remember what I said 2 hours ago? I don't even remember what I said 5 minutes ago. I can barely keep a train of thought going to the end of this train of thought. I'm with you, bro. Not all people Twitch are weirdos, but all weirdos are on Twitch. Yep. It's very, yep. 100%. That being said, it's a weird thing. It's a weird contrast because of, again, Twitch and the community that we've developed here, I think, has been just so nice and beneficial. But yeah, exactly. Memory of a goldfish. What do you mean? Who? Me? You serial killer. Oh man. Oh, this is an actual Rapha ride. Welcome to the stream, JD. Welcome to the stream. It is, but you don't get anything for it. So there's no event unlock. It is just the 500 unlock. So this is the kit that you get if you do the entire 500K this week. You just don't get it for the event. Like, you don't get like the kit unlock for doing the Rapha ride, like the group ride. You only get it once you get all 500K done. In some years, they've done it where you get the kit just for doing the event, or doing an event. If Ray showed up at the end of your bed and nearly gave you a walk double twist, fakey 5,000 no hand. What an image that inspires. It felt so wrong, but it was just so right at the same time. I think it's because it felt so wrong that it was so right. Right? Scared you? Did it take you back to your first time? No, probably not. It probably wasn't. I mean, first times probably aren't the best. That might not be true. A lot to ask for. I know, right? We actually have to put effort in to unlock something in Zwift. I'm not okay with that. You can't remember Whoosh Battle Pass is 50K or more. Well, I am at 60K, so I know that it's somewhere in the 50K. So we got the 60K done there. Didn't stop him though. Your problem is you said no 3 times in quick succession, and we all know what that means, whether we agree with it or not. Okay, I'm sorry. No, this is going. We're devolving into Grubhubbery. 2 times in quick succession. He was hoovering. So we're gonna get the, I think we get the climbing achievement and the distance achievement. This might actually take us almost all the way to the end of the battle pass. And this might be the total. I might get 3 achievements here. This might actually finish it. Yeah, 6. Yeah, this might finish it. This might complete my my Whoosh Battle Pass. Oh, Grubby, we missed these days. We missed these days when you weren't here. 28.6 miles, nice. Oh, holy Jesus. Okay, I need to do 5 more kilometers, and that'll finish her up for the day. 5 more K. Did you see what you're making for Christmas? I did not. That was stuttery. Yeah, dude, that was wild. I've been having, I think we've been having some internet issues here on the peninsula. I've had a lot of loading screens and like desync issues. in multiple games and things recently. Parts of your Christmas dinner serving smoked brisket and mushroom Wellington. Oh my god. Let's freaking go, man. Fix a con, but prep right now for tomorrow. You're starting today on the brisket. Oh man. Oh, that sounds so good. Oh, dude. Oh, a grill out would be fun. Maybe I'll go pick up something today. As long as the corn doesn't pass either is good. Pause. It's healthy. Just think of it as condensed fiber. All right, I think notice of YouTube censorship. They can only guess. It's a shame because with the current topics we're talking about here on the channel, it would fit right in. Just like that did. It fits so well. You can just make stuff. I'm not actually talking to anyone. I'm literally just talking to my imaginary friend. I'm having to make up more imaginary friends to satisfy my companionship issues. So, thank you for being there for me, JD. 2 miles left. Oh, I hope so. Any routes you can start that are on the top of a hill? I mean, you've worked pretty hard already. I think it would be acceptable. Just have a bot drop blurred text, yeah. Just like have it so that it randomly generates blurred text on a changing interval. Just keep yourself occupied. You know, Grubby, it is a sign of intelligence. Talk to yourself. At least that's what I've been told by all of my personalities. And they're usually not wrong. $62. All right, yeah, we're doing good. I'm gonna stop up here at the banner. No, I kinda need 30K. I kinda need 30K. I'm gonna stop at 30K. Oh, I hope I feel okay tomorrow. I feel good now, but who knows how the fatigue will be. Oh, I do wish I could be done, though. I'm starting to feel like I'd really like to be done. It's not bad, but the mental's definitely starting to set in. And this is actually very on point. Normally around 3 hours of writing is my first mental bonk. Not usually a physical bonk, it's just a mental bonk. Traditionally, it's happened around 3 hours for me, so I'm pretty used to it. It's the 9-hour bonk that really sucks. But luckily, most people will never have to experience that. And I highly recommend you don't. It is not a badge of honor. Oh my god, I just got scammed out of a kilometer. Did you see that? I just got scammed out of a kilometer. Where did it go? That was for the event, which I started late. Oh man, that was a troll. So PRL 4 on the 27th. I mean, is there a group doing it? Maybe the half. Maybe the half for sure. Doesn't count. Barty, hi Barty. Now he tells me. I'm here to support your psychosis, guys. It's what I can do. It's my contribution to the community. You're doing it? Well, that's what matters. What time? Maybe I'll jump on for a little bit. It'll give me an excuse to ride on the weekend, which I was not planning to do. If it isn't your second favorite thing you interact with, it starts with, I'm hoping you said but. Oh, P. Oh, okay. Okay. How you doing, Buck? Merry freaking Christmas Eve. How are you doing, dude? The best thing is that I'm both your second and have your first. So it's like a double whammy, but also a double win. But it did that thing. The best thing is Pookie comes with the first favorite thing, which is even better. It's like a G.I. Joe action figure. Merry frickin' Wednesday. Let's go, bro. Yeah, happy holidays. Happy Rapha season, I think, is the most appropriate holiday to acknowledge. Happy Festive 500. The greatest holiday of the year. And I can't go for that. No. No can do. I think I removed this meme, didn't I? I used to use this song for my memes. I think I had to take it away because I ran out of spots on my free Trigger Fire account. I don't even think I have the file on this PC. I think the file is on my old PC. Trying to ride this weekend if I'm interested in joining. We're trying to... JD's trying to recruit me for the PRL. 8 a.m. Mountain Standard Time start, late join, 60-minute event. So people can join after and do whatever they want mileage-wise. Do you feel like doing part of a PRL? Did you know what you were maybe committing to when you asked about this? But yeah, I'm definitely interested. I need some excuses to ride this weekend because I wasn't planning to. If I could get in some distance this weekend, it'd make next week so much more manageable. Like Fluid stuff, I do. Fluid, a top tier brand. I'm not biased that they're a local brand, but yes. It's only 179K, guys, like, exactly. No excuses. Actually though, Fluid, energy, or like electrolyte and carb drinks are really good. Lots of downhill, yeah. Oh, JD, I was actually talking about it. I don't know if you were here. My brain, like, again, it was like 10 minutes ago, so I can't remember. But we were talking about, I actually think that PRL is a great route. I think it gets a lot of bad publicity from Big Tempest Fugit. Both boring. It's okay. It's okay to be wrong. We still love you. Thank you, Katrina. Merry Christmas to the Weisses. New Tempest Order is the place to be. Yep. Both the greatest climb and flat route in the entire game. I don't make the rules. Yes, we need to make that trend. We need to get this NTO trending. Game thinks you can do a sprint. Don't listen to it, excellent. Don't listen to it, but also, how many watts you got in you? But also, oh, I coasted to the 30. Darn it. And it was my opportunity. Barty was here for me to stop at 29.9. Oh, there we go. Okay. All has been restored to the earth. We're at 30.1. Okay. We can stop here. There we go. Perfect. It's because I love you. Because I love you, and I'm here to help you with your psychosis. Help you to cope with it through exposure therapy. I have to go back down. We already got trolled. It literally, because we were in the event and we late joined, it was showing the distance for the event up there that we would have done if we'd started at the beginning. The moment I crossed the finish line, it like took away a kilometer. Absolute troll. You're about to finish. Well, you know what? It was very gentlemanly of you to let me finish first, Grubby. I appreciate you for that. Oh, sorry, Grubby. I love you. If I see that anywhere on the internet, you're banned. This perfect symmetry. And then you could be down to hop on Prudential Ride London. Wait. Depending on how work goes, you'll try to bag some real good miles for the the seasonal, yeah, the festive 310. 310.69, nice. That's actually way better sounding than the 500. 301 of 103. Didn't see it. Okay. And then you could be down. Well, yeah. So let me just shout that out, guys. One more time. Find it. What am I doing? Just go over here to find it. Have a good one, JD. Okay, 8 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. JD's going to be doing a PRL ride, community ride. Late join will be enabled. It'll be a 60-minute event. So people can join after and do whatever they want mileage-wise. So just a shout out if anyone's looking for a group ride with some community members. Making part of your Christmas dinner, serving smoke. Oh, wait. Oh, God, I'm scrolled up to the top again. 9, you say? It's the holidays, guys. We all deserve a 69 in our life. Everyone deserves it. But again, except you. You know who you are. 300 points left for the bike. 6 a.m. real time. Got you. Yep, real time. 6 a.m. real time. Mountain time doesn't actually exist. Ooh, look at this. Look at this person right here flexing their Tom kit. You're pooped. I bet. Oh, she just lost the kit. Just as she parked. We're gonna give her a ride on anyway. Also, goddamn. Can't say it. You can't say anything on a live public forum these days, can you? Without people seeing it. Annoying. My God, I'm glowing so bright right now. Wipe. Unless you still have writing to do, because as Doc has shown, it is a very practical form of chamois cream. Hope the Chamois Sheriff is having a good holiday season. Speaking of. Let me send you along, guys. I'm gonna raid over to B-Riz Racing. Where is he at? Where is he at? Where is he at? I found him. One of the newer members of the community. So let's go show some love. Give him a follow. Give him a support for the Rapha ride, if you don't mind. But he's been hanging out here the last few weeks, so we're gonna send you over there. Enjoy. He is doing the 50K ride. He's about 18K almost in, and definitely has some more to do
There's
after
only
that.
one I want. I love you, Pookie.
Cheers, guys. Lore, talk to you soon. Long day, dude. 12:30. Good ride, man. Okay. But yeah, we will see you tomorrow, guys. Don't forget, 8 a.m. my time, Pacific time. We have the Christmas Day special ride with Eric Min himself. We'll be there. We'll be streaming it, and it will be great. Yeah, excellent. Great job today. Insane effort. We're almost there. We're almost there. We're almost there. I believe. See you in 2 to 3 days. All right, Shuva, enjoy your holiday season. Oh, yeah. Best excuse there is, man. The only one we accept. The only one we accept. You are gone. So sad.